Well, hello. I gotta see if I can hear myself because my notifications for my YouTube is not working. So let's see. Hold on. Give me 1 minute. You hear me, Teresa? Okay, cool. All right. Still gotta put this on. All right, I played a little bit of the judging motivation, like about judging others, and I think I'm gonna consider talking about that today. And have a little chit chat and have fun and wait on people coming in. I know my notifications ain't popping in because I hit notified me when mine comes on and nothing was popped up. So I want to say hello to Teresa and Donnie. I know Donnie popped in here and that was good to see everyone. I'm not sure what's going on with YouTube. So, here, we're going to play something else real quick. And then we'll get talking. So, judging. Give me a minute. Let me share this. Judging. We're gonna This is like a minute long. All right. I thought that was going to be funny. So that the husband was like judging the woman, saying that, and then found out that he had to wash his windows, and that's what happened. But yeah. This is going to be a short live because I have a doctor's appointment in a couple hours. So I wanted to come in and say hello to everyone and see how everyone is doing and stuff like that, and have some coffee and chit chat. And so if you're watching or not chatting or whatever, I have a game night coming Monday. Now I'm about to tell you what time, so you guys have it. It will be Monday trivia. Who got what it takes? It will be Monday, August 8th at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. I think it would be cool if we have a game night. I think it would be pretty cool to do some fun things. So I got that. And if anybody wants to come up, if you're in the back, if you want to come up, come up. And now I gotta learn that when I do a video, like I'm about to do a live stream, I have to do it an hour before I do it to get things notified. So that's probably what's going on. Nobody's been notified. So I want to catch on a little bit of the Summer Wells case, in case anybody wants to come up. If you know anything about the Summer Wells case. So one, about judging others. For me, if I start judging somebody, it's because I see something in them that I don't like or I see in myself. I have a real bad tendency to doing that sometimes. I'll get in my feelings and I'll just start judging people by the way they talk, by the way their voice, things like that. And there's a lot of it going on here on YouTube. And a lot of it is about judging people for their PayPal pools, judging people for how many subs or likes they get, comments, things like that. And in the social media world, okay, it's a different type of world when it comes to social media, because it's the max of, how many likes you get or how many comments you get, and or who said what or who's on your team. And if you don't got them people, you feel like you're absolutely nothing when it comes to things. So in all hindsight 2020, it's got a lot to do with yourself. You got the notification? You did? Okay, because I didn't get it. I don't know what's going on with YouTube lately. Maybe nobody likes me. Nobody likes me. All right. Nobody likes me. I judge about a lot of things. How my mostly judging somebody, it's mostly on their looks. I mean, not their looks, sorry. The way they act inside, the looks inside. Like, if you're nasty inside, your outside is going to be ugly. That's what I mean by looks. So you can be the most beautiful woman and you think everyone's jealous of you and you got it all together, but your attitude stinks. That's where I get a lot of judging in, because I know, a lot of, and it's got a lot to do with insecurities too. When you start judging people and you're like, oh, everybody wants me, or everybody thinks they, she's jealous of me because my hair's soft, or I got this good tan going on, and things like it can be so petty. Yes, people do a lot. May still be asleep. Yeah. It's okay though. I miss my morning lives. I miss having them in the mornings, and I'm starting to get up in the mornings. I have to start getting up in the mornings. Um, I'm not really a big of a morning person, but if I got things to do in the morning, I'll get up. But like this morning's been chaotic for me, and it's only 10:44 in the morning. All right. All right, all right. So how has your morning been, Teresa? Let's dive into Summer Wells. So in the Summer Wells case, they believe there is a sex ring happening. The only thing that's a really update for Summer Wells is when Don releases a letter to the potential kidnappers. Hold on 1 minute, guys. Give me 1 minute. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta get her some cereal. But anyway, the only latest update, honestly, is about a letter to the potential kidnappers that Don wrote while he was in jail. So right now, there's a couple YouTubers putting pieces together and thinks there's a sex ring in Tennessee. And it's connected to Alabama and Iowa. Or, yeah, Utah, sorry. So if you go over the 81 freeway, it'll go into Alabama and then Utah. But it's just so much. It's just so much to. It's a lot. It's a lot. All right, hold on, guys. I gotta get her some cereal. I don't know what's. Oh wait. 1 minute, guys. Get your bowl. I don't know what I dropped. Dropped something. One minute, guys. 1 minute. Don't make a mess. Probably hear my fan in the back. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Let's see. Blue dot. We're gonna go look at some true crime. So on YouTube, I watched this Bluedotcrime&intergations, or irritation, whatever. They bring the people in and they have a interrogating interrogations. So, let's see. Maybe I'm trying to think, guys. They don't have one on Arrow Castro, so. So we are. Let me get my notebook and stuff, because if we start watching these cases, we can do some stuff. All right. All right. Let me put this stuff to the side. Let's get it started. Hold on, let me warm my coffee up, guys. Let me check out, hold on. So the newest one is Blue Dot Crime Intergations. So I'm gonna copy. Hold on. Put it in here. This one is about Kyle Bancroft. Bancroft. Full interview of best. Full interview of best friend Corey Johnson case file. I don't know if I was supposed to, if I can be able to play these. Hopefully I can without it. Let's say the 4th, 5th. All right, so I got that ready. Maybe, hold on, guys. Wait a minute. Let's do something. Eight, 2020. Bluedotcrime and intergations. No. All right. There's a few of them that we can actually work on. All right, hold on. So here's this. So if you guys ever want to look it up, they got a lot of videos from the court. Oh, okay. Here it is. 13-year-old grandmother. Is there any more? All right, here's the first one. Okay. All right, this is about Corey Johnson case. This is a file. Okay. This will be, it's 3 minutes and 4 seconds long, and it is the crying mother stabbing, all right, trigger warning, death of 13-year-old at a birthday sleepover. Okay. So we're going to do part 1 of this. Because I know we're not going to get through all this today. All right. Okay. So we're doing freak it. We'll just talk about crime today. Let me grab my yellow one. I gotta share my screen. Are you done? Yeah. All right. Okay. All right. So we're going to be talking about the Corey Johnson case. So let's get to it. Let's share it. This is going to be about the crying mothers. Only 3 minutes long, I think. Yeah. And then I got to stop and like commentary to it. So, all right.
Hello. You can't turn your neck? Yes, I'm assigned to the investigation. There will be several of us because there's a scene over at the house, and then I'm here to talk to you. Well, he's still in there, the guy that slept over. Son in there? Who's your son? The 15-year-old son. Yes! Yes! My son, the 15-year-old son is okay. He's here. I haven't heard anything. I know that. Can I just start from the very. So. Yes, she's my nearest relative. Do you know her number off the top of your head? That's okay. We'll get it. Do you know about where she? I'm going to step out and go get her on her way. Okay. And I'll let her know that you're okay and that you're asking. She'll call my father. Please tell her not to call my dad. Not to? To call him. Okay, call Dad. Really want to know. Where's he at? He's far, but Dad's in Fort near Orlando. Okay. So I'm going to reassure her that you're okay because we don't want her to be driving here like. So I'm going to go out and do that now, and then I'm going to come back. I'm going to let her finish with you, okay? So so there was Corey Johnson.
Corey slept over his Kyle's.
Okay.
And Johnny has been.
Okay. Started it or?
I was sleeping.
Sleeping, okay.
Like that. What's going on up there? I have an upstairs and a downstairs. What's going on up there? Go to bed. What are you guys playing? What's going on? Corey came to the loft. He said something like, "Oh, we're just playing," or something like, "Oh, we'll stop," type of thing. So making it like they were playing or we'll stop. But it didn't stop. Just I still hear. And I went up the stairs to go say, "No, wait, what's going on up there?" I started walking up the stairs. Corey leaps down with a knife and attacks me.
Okay.
Stabbing me. They went and saved me. My youngest son. He's fighting me. Stabbed. I was able to get out of the house and went to the neighbor's house. Asked for help.
Okay.
They called the police.
All right. So that's what they're working on right now. They're trying to get Corey. He's still in the. All right. I'm going to go call your sister and then I'll come back. I'm going to let them finish with you. Okay.
So that was the crying mother of the 13-year-old. So we're going to read a little bit. Hold on. It's happening. Okay. Okay, give me a minute. So Corey Johnson got life in prison for killing a 13-year-old at a 2018 sleepover. So this happened back in 2018. So we're going to share a little article on this and then we'll get into the story. Okay, let's go back. All right. go. You guys can see. Okay. Let me go up here. All right. So if you guys watch the replay, this is what a little bit I'm going to do before I have to leave. Judge sentenced Corey Johnson to life in prison for killing a 13-year-old at a 2018 sleepover. Corey Johnson apologized to the family of Giovanni Sierra and denounced ISIS. His lawyers have claimed the group's teaching and rationalized Johnson. West Palm Beach. So this had to be in West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach, Florida. I think it's in Florida. Okay. Corey Johnson apologized Thursday for killing 13-year-old Giovanni Sierra. So her name is, so the 13-year-old is Giovanni Sierra at a 2018 sleepover. He even denounced ISIS, the military Islamic group that his lawyers said influenced his thinking before the murder at his sentence. So because he killed of a group, ISIS, of the militant Islamic group, said influence his thinking before the murder, said his lawyer. All right. I know I contributed to spread of evil in this world, Johnson's now 21, told the court, on one single night, I destroyed the lives of friends, families, and even strangers. I attacked the people who were like a second family to me, but it wasn't enough. And there is him right here with the two police officers. That's him. Deputies put chains on Corey Johnson after he was sentenced to life in prison Thursday, January 13, 2022. So he was sentenced to life Thursday, January 13th, 2022. In West Palm Beach, a jury found Johnson guilty of first-degree murder in November for the 2018 fatal stabbing of his friend Giovanni Sierra during a sleepover in Palm Beach Gardens. So this happened in Palm Beach Gardens. In Palm Beach Gardens. Johnson was also found guilty of 2 accounts of attempted murder for attacking a 13-year-old Kyle Bancroft and his mother. So he has 2 counts of attempt murder for attacking 13-year-old Kyle Bancroft and his mother. Elaine Simon. Lennis Waters and Palm Beach Post. Okay. Circuit Judge Cheryl Carzu sentenced Johnson to life in prison at the end of the 3-hour hearing in West Palm Beach. So the judge name was Cheryl Carzu. Okay. I do not think rehabilitation is likely, Carzu told Johnson, announcing his sentence and denying his request to spend 40 years in prison, and said she cited his willingness to kill for extremist views. A relationship ends. Texas with girlfriend show Corey Johnson drift towards violence before a fatal sleepover stabbing. Mother testified he was very unhappy. Corey Johnson's mom tells jurors for the first time after son accused of fatally stabbing boy. In November 2020, a jury found Johnson guilty of first-degree murder and 2 counts of attempted murder during the March 12, 2018. So this happened March 12, 2018, and then they sentenced him in November 20. I don't know. And at his best friend's home in Ballin Isa County Club in Palm Beach. So it happened in March 12, 2018 at best friend's home at Ballin Ida's Country Club in Palm Beach Gardens. I need a new pen. Okay. I took the life of an innocent 13-year-old boy in the most heinous and cowardly way possible, Johnson said before his sentence was handing down Thursday. Prosecutors said Johnson, who was 17 at the time of the attacks, killed Sierra after the 13-year-old made a remark Johnson considered offensively to his newly professional Muslim faith. He also stabbed Elaine Simon, the owner of the home, and Dan Bancroft, her youngest son and Sierra's best friend. Johnson's attorneys did not dispute that the one-time Jupiter resident whose online behavior at William T. Dyer High School drew the attention of the FBI and has done unspeakable damage. They said a severe bout of depression, medications such as Zoloft, and online activities that include watching ISIS videos fueled Johnson's behavior and led him to become psychotic and delusional. So, watching ISIS videos. Hold on, I gotta get a new pen. Watching ISIS fueled Johnson behavior and led him to become psychotic and delusional. Okay. All right. All right. They asked the jury to find him not guilty for reason of sanity. So he tried to get the insanity. And that didn't happen. Sierra's grandmother spoke at the sentence hearing and asked the judge to sentence Johnson to life in prison. Sierra's family, who shared memories of the boy who died on his 13th birthday during the hearing. Karen Sierra Sierra's mother, called March 12, 2000 the worst day of her life. She played a sideshow with photos of her son before testifying during the hearing. So, Karen Sierra Velez, Sierra's mother. I remember calling my son's phone for a while after he passed just to hear his voice, she told the court. Birthday parties, sleepover precede attacks. An incident took place during a Sunday night sleepover at Simon's home, where she lived with her two sons. It followed a birthday party of Sierra in downtown Palm Beach Garden Restaurant. Johnson told police he met Sierra for the first time at the party, and they accompanied his friend, Kyle Bancroft, Dane's older brother, to the event. Dane Bancroft and Giovanni Sierra was classmates at Watson B. Duncan Middle School in Palm Beach Gardens. The boys gathered the night for the sleepover at Bancroft's Simon home, which Johnson visited often. Simon told police he and Kyle had met him in daycare years before. According to court records, Johnson began the attacks after everyone inside the house had gone to sleep. Starting with Sierra, he told police he was motivated in part to kill because Sierra had made statements calling people gods that he believed were in front to the Islamic beliefs. Text messages reveal that Johnson took pictures before the attacks and sent them to the Muslim girl with whom he had appeared to develop an online relationship. Sierra's moaning at Johnson stabbed him and slashed his throat caught the attention of Simon, who were upstairs from her bedroom to investigate. According to police and prosecutors, Johnson then turned the knife on Simon, stabbing her several times before attacking Dane Bancroft as a teen tried to save his mother. So I'm going to put trigger warning real quick. Okay? Let me do this. All right. Good morning, Green Eyes. Hello, girlfriend. Dane, now 17, told the jury of Johnson appeared to be almost happy. As he stabbed him, Johnson then woke up Kyle Bancroft and told him he had killed his brother and Sierra. Kyle Bancroft is during the testimony that he has a groggy memory of seeing Johnson jumping up and down, holding a bloody knife in the hallway bathroom. I was half awake and half asleep, Kyle remembered. I wasn't fully aware if I was being pranked or in a dream. Police used tear gas to subdue Johnson, who hid in a closet after attacks ended in the gated community PGA Boulevard Military Trail. Defense argued mental illness drove Johnson to kill. During the trial, lawyers argue over whether Johnson was sane when he killed Sierra. The defense argued that Johnson, described by one defense psychologist as an empty vessel looking to belong, had his thinking manipulated by extremist content, including Islamic State propaganda videos, and had been posted on the internet. His attorney said he had discovered the videos as he tried to learn more about Islam and a faith he began to profess in the months before months before the slayings. Forensic scientists found graphic videos on Johnson's smartphone after his arrest. Prosecutors said Johnson deliberately sought out the extremist content and wanted to harm those he believed to be inferior to him. A psychologist who testified for the state and said that, in his opinion, Johnson knew right from wrong when the attacks occurred. During Thursday's sentence hearing, a neuropsychologist diagnosed Johnson as high-functioning autistic after reviewing hundreds of documents and video interviews. Johnson has above-average intelligence by delayed maturity and several mental illness, Dr. Michael Scott told the court. And that's the mother hugging the lawyer, probably. All right. So we're done there. Kyle's mother was in the hospital. So what we know now, what we know, court. So he tried to get the insanity plea. Like he was highly intelligent, right? He knew right from wrong. Okay. He sent pictures. I'm writing all this down, guys. Before the attacks. All right, I gotta see. I think it was Kyle. Hold on, here we go. All right, let me get down here real quick. So, took pictures before the attacks and sent them to, seriously? So he met Sierra for the first time at party. Sleepover. Okay. Dane Bancroft and Giovanni Sierra was classmates. So Dane Bancroft and Giovanni, the one that is dead, were classmates at Watson B. Duncan Middle School. Okay. The boys gathered at night for a sleepover at the sleepover was at B. Bancroft Simon home, which Johnson visited often. Simon told police he and Kyle have met in daycare years before. So him and Kyle, okay. According to the record, Johnson began the attacks after everyone inside the house had gone to sleep, starting with Sierra. So everyone asleep. Attacked Sierra first, right? He told police he was motivated in a part to kill because Sierra had made statements calling people gods that believe were affronted in alarms, please. So it's all because of bullshit. Killed because of saying BS. Okay. Text message revealed Johnson took pictures before. Sierra's moaning at Johnson stabbed him and slashed his throat. So stabbed and slash throat. Caught the attention of Simon, who went upstairs from her bedroom to investigate. So then got attention from Simon. She went upstairs from the bedroom and investigated. According to the police, Johnson then turned his knife on Simon. So Simon was second. Stabbing her several times. Stabbing her several times. Okay. Before attacking Dane Bott as teen trial to save his mother. Okay. And then Dane Bancroft tried to save mother told Jared to appear almost happy as he stabbed him. Dane said Corey was almost happy while stabbing him, and then woke sorry guys up Kyle Bancroft and told him he had killed his brother and Sarah, and told him he had killed his brother and sister. Kyle, during the testimony, that he had a groggy memory of seeing Johnson jumping up and down holding a bloody knife. But Kyle was like delusional. So as of right now, we know that Corey Johnson to life in prison for killing a 13-year-old at 2018 sleepover at Palm Beach Gardens, West Palm in Florida. 13-year-old Giovanni Sierra because he killed a group of ISIS of the group saying so. Right now, 2 counts of attempt murder for attacking 13-year-old Dane Bancroft and his mother Elaine Simon. Judge named Cheryl Cruz, sentenced to life. He tried to get the sanity plea. Karen Sierra, Velez Sierra's mother. He was highly telling he knew right from wrong. He sent pictures before the attacks to the Salmon girl. Okay. He met Sierra for the first time at the party. And this Sierra Giovanni Sierra, that's a guy. A boy, sorry. Alright. So, attempting murder, them two Dane Bancroft and then Kyle Bancroft are brothers. Or, yeah. And then you have the mother, Simon. So, this is going to be very interesting, guys. Very interesting. And I know I don't have anybody in here, but I think it's good that we speak about this. Okay. So, I think when I come back on here, we're going to go through the investigation. So, I feel like, let's see. I'm trying to get a short one. All right. Victim's mother stabbing death, 13-year-old birthday. So we're going to play this and then we're going to end it. So I'm going to play this. This is about the 13-year-old. This is the victim's mother. Okay. Stabbing death a 13-year-old at the birthday sleepover. Okay. So let me go share this. It's very interesting, guys. Is it? Right there, yeah. Okay. So now we know a little bit about the backstory of it. It's more understanding now. All right.
Okay, so I'm Detective Brashear of the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. Today is March 15th, 2018, and the time is 2:17 p.m. If you would tell me your name.
My name is.
You guys are married?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so as I told you, we're here today to talk about some incidents, things leading up to, and me getting some information from you about what has occurred. I'm very, very sorry to have to talk to you about this. If you need to take a break, please just.
Sorry, I had to play it over again.
Okay, so I'm Detective Brashear of the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. Today is March 15th, 2018, and the time is 2:17 p.m. If you would tell me your name.
My name is.
You guys are married?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, so as I told you, we're here today to talk about some incidents, things leading up to, and me getting some information from you about what has occurred. I'm very, very sorry to have to talk to you about this. If you need to take a break, please just let me know. This will not be long and drawn out. So I just want to get some information from you. So through this, prior to your son sleeping over, I was told that he had a birthday party.
Yes.
Okay. So he had a birthday party on Sunday. What's his full name? Get the rest of his name, which I think is a beautiful name. So that's where that happened. So he had a birthday.
Yes.
And you guys were celebrating his birthday on Sunday.
Yes.
How long was that birthday party planned?
We didn't really have a plan because in West Palm Beach on Thursday, that would be March 8th.
Okay.
We gotta know what you want to do for this weekend, so I can start planning this. And when he had said something about the escape room to his friends, were like, "No, man, that's gay," or something like teenagers.
Another friend of mine's like, "What should I do with my son?" And they're like, "Oh, the escape room." She texted him, "Want to do the escape room?" He's like, "No."
Yeah,
so I understand what you're saying.
So I had been on the website at my work looking at, the escape room. I was like, oh wow, this seems kind of fun, but I had texted Joe, and then he had said, "Mommy, I wanted to go to paintball again." Because last year we celebrated his birthday at Hot Shots Paintball as well.
Okay.
So I just ordered the Groupon on Saturday. On Saturday the 10th, and we were at the soccer fields, the clock fields, all day because he had pictures at 11. But he had a game at 12:30, and actually he was supposed to have pictures done last night, but they canceled the game. But I got the Groupon. I called Hot Shots. I made the reservation. I have it on around, sometime in the afternoon. He had Snapchatted it to his friends, like, who wants to come to my party, and he intentionally wanted to invite like 7 or 8 friends, or like 9 friends, because he had a lot of friends. But in the end, he was like, "Mom, I only have like 5 friends that confirmed," which was Dane, Travis, Steven, and Kendall were the friends that he wanted to be there. Joanne never, they were good friends. He had many friends here in Palm Beach Gardens, and that I remember when we got to Hot Shots. It was at 4:30. 4:30 was our reservation for Sunday, March 11th afternoon. So Kendall, I think, got the text around getting up, and I was like, "Bubby, you guys are ready? Like, we already had their gear and everything." And I was like, "Baby, you go out there and I'll wait, for him, and I can pay for him." But he didn't come to the paintball with us. When we got to Grimaldi's, it was my husband and I, and Travis and Jennifer Lee, Colby's mother, had Kendall, Colby, and Stephen Foley. They were the 3 that had ridden with her, because we needed someone to help us carpool. When we were about to get to Grimaldi's, my mother had stayed behind. My mother, Martha Velez, she stayed, and they went to the movies. They saw Wrinkle in Time at Cobb Theater, and my mom had gone to Grimaldi's to, let them know we were reserving a table for 12, because it was my husband's, Jennifer Lee, Colby's mother, and my twin brother, who was with us that night as well. And they just started riding around Midtown playing tag or something, and while we were waiting for the table, because there was like a 30-minute wait, we got to Grimaldi's at around 7:30, close to 8 p.m. Yeah, because we sat down to eat, it was around 8 p.m. And when I was actually sitting down waiting for the table with my husband, my brother came and joined us. Jennifer Lee was there with us. Very sweet. We love having him at our house. He's more than welcome anytime. I have a pool, and him and my son get along really well. And I was like, oh.
So if you're coming in, this is based on the case of Corey Johnson. He is the murderer who killed 13-year-old Giovanni Sear at a birthday sleepover. This is the victim's mother is speaking on, and Corey Johnson has 2 accounts of attempting murder on Dane and his mother. So that's where we're at now. She's just explaining how that morning happened and the events leading up to the attack.
Oh, okay, thank you. Like, everything was just normal. We were there to celebrate my son's birthday, and then while we were waiting, I remember we had a backpack, and they were like sitting around. I'm not sure about that, but they came up, and I didn't really catch the name. I didn't really know who they were. They were just, I guess, there for. And then we were getting ready to go sit down to eat. It was probably around like 8 o'clock. He was can they join us? And I was like, Bobby, the table's only for 12. And the Grimaldi's restaurant hostess had said, it's okay, we can get 2 more chairs. And as we were sitting on one end, and me and my family were on the other end, and we were just celebrating, just eating. I mean, I paid, my bill was $270. I paid for Travis, everyone that was there. I paid for my son, because it was a birthday gift for him. And my mom had bought him the cake at Whole Foods. She already had it ready. We sang happy birthday. The staff at Grimaldi's had kept the cake in the fridge for us, and when we were ready, we sang happy birthday to him. And it was just a celebration that I could smiling. And after we were leaving, like, Mommy, thank you so much. Was the best day. I had so much fun. Thank you so much for doing this for me. I love you so much. Puppy, come home. I want to be the first one to say happy birthday to you in the morning. I want to hug and kiss you, and I have a little present for you. And he's like, Mommy, I'll be home. Okay, I'll text you after you get off work. You can come get me. And Grimaldi's, and they were walking that way, and I said goodbye. I love you, and that night I was just so tired when I got home that I didn't text him. I didn't say, Puppy, are you okay? Are you guys there? Like, my husband was like, don't go to sleep yet. And as soon as we got home, I fell asleep. So I was tired. And, I had him on my mind. I wanted to do, like, share the Shutterfly. That morning, I had my son on my mind. We actually got up like at 5:40. Yeah, it was like around 5:45. And my son was on my mind. Like, it's his birthday. I gotta post something. I always, for my children's birthday, I like to, say a message, how beautiful they are, and happy 13th birthday. I had posted it on, I had him on my mind all morning, and I sent him a message, and yeah, I looked at my phone. He didn't respond to me. I was like, oh, he's probably still sleeping. It was like around 9:30, and then the cops came to my work around 10:30, and that's when I got the news, and I couldn't believe it.
So she pretty much is just describing how he left. He went to the birthday party, and at like 5:45, 6:45, she sent a text out and didn't get a response. And then at 10 o'clock, she found out that her son got killed. Stop. Go. Oh, Daddy. So she sent a text message at 5:45, 6 o'clock. By 10 o'clock, she found out her son passed away. She wasn't getting any text messages back, so like she had a gut feeling something was wrong. All right.
So it wasn't pre-planned.
No.
You didn't have a backpack to go with them or take clothes
No.
or anything. last minute.
Last minute, and I asked him for me to wear, and I was like, okay, like, you know, it
Right.
wasn't planned at all, and you know, I didn't even know Corey's name until we just found out the other day, and I like when the cops were at my work asking me, and I was showing them the birthday pictures. He's like, do you know Kyle? And I'm like, you know, they didn't give me any details right there, so I was in shock, and to be honest, I'm still in shock.
Of course.
Until I see him tomorrow.
Well, thank you for you know, filling me in on that. I knew it was going to be difficult talking, and I know I've talked to you a few times, but I wanted to give you some of that space there for a moment before I asked you those types of things. I'm going to turn this off now because I got what I wanted to know, and I appreciate you for sharing that.
Okay. My mom had bought him the cake at and you know, I had him on my mind. It was about, I wanted to do like share the shutterfly. That morning I had my son on my mind. We actually got up like at 5:40. Yeah, it was like around 5:45, 5:45. And my son was on my mind, like, you know, it's his birthday. I gotta post something. I always, for my children's birthday, I like to
So she woke up that morning because the night before she made sure he made it to the sleepover and stuff like that, and it happened. And then she woke up at 5:40 that morning and said, "Oh my God, I gotta post something. It's my son's birthday." He died on his birthday. That's crazy, isn't it? Giovanni Sierra died on his birthday. And that is, his birthday is March 12th, 2018 is the year that he died. So, when we get back into the story, it will be a part 2. And the part 2 will be, so we heard the mother's testimony. We heard the crying mother. So the next will be Kyle Bancroft's mother's interview. So let's write that down. So we're going to put part 2, Kyle Bancroft's mother interview of Corey Johnson's case. Okay. All right. And I'll make sure to all right. I'll make sure I get a couple pictures and post it on so you guys know. I think this is what I'm gonna start doing, is doing little murder cases like this, little case files like this, so we can discuss and go over some things and stuff like that. I'll definitely make sure that I post a live video, or the upcoming video a couple hours before then. So if anybody didn't get my notifications, you can get them. Because I really want to do this. I really want to start doing coffee and case files in the morning to discuss. So it's kind of cool because then me and you guys are new to this too. So like, it's pretty cool. So as right now, we are doing the Corey Johnson case file. So we'll do part 2 coming up. Maybe I'll do it tomorrow. I think I'll do it tomorrow. So I hope whoever watches the replay this, I hope to see you guys here tomorrow. It will be in the morning, so hopefully anybody be up. It'll be around 10:20 Eastern time in the morning if I start doing these. So, well, guys, I have to go to my doctor's appointment. I hope everyone has a wonderful day. Thank you guys for sticking in and watching and being a part of. Please spread the word. I will update everything on Facebook, the Facebook page, so you guys know it's Coffee and Myrtle. Like if I'm going to do the murder files or stuff like that, it'd be cool to have a discussion afterwards. What do you think? Why he did it? Things like that. So I think it would be pretty intense, pretty cool. And on the Bluedotcrime&intergations, they're pretty cool because they do a video at a time. So and they have it actually in the interrogation room. Interrogation. I can't even say it. Interrogation. Whatever. You guys know what I mean. Interrogation. Okay. All right. See you later. Bye, Green Eyes. Bye, Teresa. Bye, the ones in the back and the ones who are going to watch the replay. So, all right, guys. Have a good day. Bye.